Hello, and we are back with a new episode. I am the average gamer guy, and we are playing some Minecraft Feed the Beast. So we are back up here on my little platform at the very top, where we are making some compressed plant items. I've got the sapling thing working. They're all coming in, going, producing compressed plants on that side. We've got them compressing plants on this side. The saplings are coming in quite a bit more than the wheat at this point, which is to be expected. I currently have 3 different tree farms producing saplings, and just a small section producing the wheat. The apples, I think, yep, we've pretty much chugged through all the apples. So for now, there's that. What I ended up doing was I went ahead and said, okay, if I'm gonna have all these, saplings, we're just gonna go ahead and we pump all the saplings from there. Let me get rid of that. All the saplings from there, that tree farm. What's going on here? Why are you not pumping? Energy pulsar. But you're not pulsaring. Why are you not, Did I set this to the wrong? I did. Purple. There we go. Well, that'll be interesting. Yeah, I guess let's make sure it all goes to the right spot. Yep, looks like it. Alright, well, so from there, we can take saplings. Ooh, I need to make sure... Oh, that's right. The diamond pipe is going to make sure that that's where saplings go. So that comes down here, down this way. There's the third one is right there. That was the first Steve's Cart tree farm I made. Here comes that line from the MFR with a silver upgrade. And they all go to this little item tesseract that's sending the saplings up to the top with the singularity centrifuges to go ahead and take care of that. And I figured this would be a good place to have some different routing if I need it. If I need to, I can always diamond pipe this and have more things routed into the system and just shoot them wherever I need wood or whatever. Because what I would like to do, I have 2 things right in the front of my head that I really want to try and get done somewhat quickly. And that is a forestry tree farm so that I can farm the cherry trees for now and hopefully somewhat soon the chestnut and walnut trees that I'll hopefully be getting here. The other thing I would like to do real quick is check on my steam production here. Yeah, that's full. So the forestry tree farm, and there was something else. What was the other thing that I was going to do? I don't remember what it was. So I guess we're going to do the forestry tree farm. But yeah, man, there's something else that was just nagging at me. Oh, the coke ovens. That's right. So what I discovered recently was, for the 3rd time, my boiler here ran out, and I've stuck a whole bunch of coal coke in there because I stopped using it in the others and just started using regular charcoal, and it ran out. This whole chest was empty, and it was because I could not produce the charcoal. You remember? Well, you can already see I set up a second setup. This guy was producing charcoal, and it was going to keep like 2 stacks in the system, and if it wasn't, it was going to start producing. Well, the 2 low pressure boilers upstairs and this high pressure boiler down here consume charcoal fast enough that that couldn't keep up with it. And it always chose the upstairs chest to fill, so this chest down here ran out of charcoal and this boiler cooled all the way back down. And we've got it pretty much heated all the way back up again. So yeah, we, I added that second, come on. I added the second system. Yeah, this thing is supposed to be receiving, oh, you know what? There. Now you should be sending steam in, and I should be able to equip some more of these guys. Or that should just, man, that should be adding that extra steam into the system. I don't know. I'm not sure that this solar boiler thing really works really well. Anyway, also this pretty much ran out and I had to move it. No big deal. What I've ended up doing now in the Nether is I have, maybe it's worthwhile to show you. Oh, no. I have these two coke ovens, and they've been running fairly continuously. And I've got that charcoal going, and that's good. It's keeping things fairly, it's keeping this well stocked, and the other one is sort of being stocked. But what I also found out is that you could take oak wood, put it in a coke oven, and it produces charcoal, which also produces creosote oil. And if you remember, a long time ago, I made my giganto creosote oil guy up here. And we've got a, well, better part of 2 million buckets of creosote oil stored up. And I've used it and made some rails and whatnot. So I've used a decent portion of it. And of course I've got another 480,000 tank down here of creosote that could be. But I'm thinking I should, if I made a whole bunch more of these guys, not only would I then be producing a bunch of charcoal to feed these boilers, but I'd be producing a bunch of creosote to be maybe running another high-powered boiler off of the liquid firebox that I already have made and has just been sitting in my inventory because I don't have a liquid to run it, which is why I was doing the biofuel. Plus that'll give me a biofuel source, a non-AE charcoal source, because of course, should something happen to my power generation, the powered furnace and all of this downstairs shuts off and the delivery system shuts off. So that would at least give me another source of charcoal to get everything going again, should catastrophe happen. So, I'm thinking, between the two of those, oh, to start, I even moved my quarry into a desert mountain area, so that I have, like, 5,000 sand to work with. And apparently I need a thing for sandstone. Fair enough. So let me take care of that, and I'll choose one of those two things, and then I'll be back. Alrighty, so I think we're going to go with the forestry multi-block as the thing we will do next. And I have a bunch of cracked stone bricks just sort of sitting around that I've collected, and I have no other use for them. So I think we'll use the cracked stone brick version. And the way this thing works, I believe that's the recipe. Now, we're going to go ahead and get the largest one available. Alright. So I should, if that is a 5x5x4, I believe that is 100 bricks that I'm going to need. So we should be able to make that. 64 plus 36, that's 100. Now, you do need some other things than just these bricks. One of the things I'm going to need is a gearbox, and that is with some tin gear. Oh, just 3 tin gears. Well, that's easy enough, I think. Alright, maybe not. Gearbox. How do I make a tin gear? That's a stone gear. And I'm going to need one of those. One gearbox, still gearbox, one hatch, which are a couple more gears and a trap door. I don't know that there is a trap door in here. Oh, there is a trap door in there. Oh, cool. Alright, that's the hatch. The valve is another gear and some glass. Another one of those. And after the valve, we've got the control, which is a gold tube and some redstone. So let's see, we got some redstone here, and a gold tube is sitting... were these gold? Yeah, gold. I thought I had some. Alright, so first things first, there's some tin. Alright, now, let's see. We do that. Was... off the top of my head, I cannot remember it. So let me just go back through all these. Alright, so I'm going to make all those, and then I'll be back when I have all of that made and a spot picked out to assemble this. Alright, so we took all those blocks and put them over here. So what we've got is a solid set of blocks from up there to down here. 5 by 5 by 4. And then I've got the control, or the hatch is right here. And that's where you insert and extract items from the farm. The control is right there, which lets you bring up the GUI. This is the valve where we're going to insert water. And this is the gearbox where we will be inserting power. So what we're going to need, the first thing we're going to need is an energy tesseract to supply it power, because I don't really want to run redstone conduit all the way over there. Tesseract. Okay, and energy tesseract. What do I need there? I need... okay, 2 electrum, 2 lead, 2 silver, 2 electrum, 2 silver, 2 lead, 1 electrum, no, to get that, and then lead on either side, and silver on either side gets me the energy tesseract. Easy enough. Let's go over here, dump all this stuff off. There. Alright, so we've got the energy tesseract. I'm gonna need aqueous. Oh, aqueous. So redstone, some iron, and some glass. So let's see, a redstone. Let's grab some iron. How much glass is in here? None. How much glass is in there? Sure. Redstone, iron, glass. Easy enough. Okay, what else do I need here? I need a machine frame. I need some glass, some tin, and a bucket. A bucket. A couple things of glass. And I think tin is here. No, tin is here. So machine frame, servo, glass, glass, bucket, tin, accumulator. And I'll need some, let's see. I need a wooden waterproof. And I think the cobblestone will do well enough. I don't think it's going to need the super fast stuff here. Alright, let's see here. If I want to put this right there, then that means that's going to be water, and that's going to be water. And let's see, if that's the gearbox, then that is going to be the MJ power. And let's see here. I need... Yep, I have a bucket with water. Water, so now the accumulator should be accumulating. And just refill my bucket for the future. And let's see. Yep, looks like it has accumulated. So provide a path. Like that, and we should see water is filling up. Excellent. So let me get on the redstone and then all the stuff to fill the thing, and I'll be back. Alright, so the next step... Oh, I almost forgot to grab some of these. That should be enough. So, we made a couple things. We made an intricate circuit board. Just 3 gold, 6 redstone in a water-filled carpenter gets us the circuit board. We also had to make a soldering iron, which is 3 iron and bronze in the same carpenter. And then we had to make 4 copper electron tubes, which 5 copper, 2 redstone in a thermionic fabricator gets us 4 of those. So, why did we have to do all of that? Well, you take the soldering iron while it's in your inventory, and you have your intricate circuit board and your electron tubes, and you right-click your soldering iron, and you get this little graphic. And you can see you can set different effects for different items. There's electric engine, managed farm, manual farm, and in this case, we want a manual farm, because what that will do is, if it's a managed farm, the multi-farm, will do everything. It'll harvest the wood, it'll trim the leaves, it'll do all that stuff. It'll replant everything, all of that. But in a manual farm, it will harvest the fruit. And that's it. Which is great, because that's pretty much what we want. We want it to harvest the fruit. And when you drop, the way you set that up is you drop in a copper electron tube. These all stand for different directions, and you'll have to look up and see which one stands for which direction. In this case, we want the whole thing to do trees, and a copper electron tube sets it to orchard mode. So 4 copper electron tubes means every side of it will be an orchard, which is what we want. So then the question is, how do we get that? Well, we take our circuit board, drop it in this top slot, and it immediately comes down here, and this is now set. And that's it. It's set. That's what it is. You can't change it, so just make sure you don't get it wrong. And so what you do is you come in here, and you pick this up, and set it down there. And you'll notice the little trees for the arboretum changed to orchard, cherry symbols. While I was also going, I also got some walnut saplings, because I went through and used grafters on the trees over behind the bees. Let's see, I got this guy, so that's right. Let me move you so that I can have him down here. Set this to receive only, set. And then turn him to output energy. And then this guy will have energy, and he needs some fertilizer is going to be the next thing. I believe there's fertilizer over here. Somewhere. Whoa, what did I just pick up? Oh. Is this thing on? There. I don't really want it to be on. Alright, so there's some fertilizer. And I should probably grab a bunch of it. And let's see, how are we going to set this up? So I want to pump the fertilizer in there. So I think if I just get a chest maybe and just fill it up. I don't think it like blows through fertilizer. So and then let's just go ahead and dump that stuff off. I don't know why I came all the way back up here without... Okay, fertilizer. So it has no farmland, but before it gets farmland, we're going to need a couple things. We're going to need a transport tube, we need a wooden one, and we're going to need a golden one. And like everything else, the classic pipe wire plus iron and gate plus a Tarkic iron and gate. Means that we're going to come back up here. Probably, yep, we're going to put that back, that's right. That is why I wanted this to be there, so that I could then do this. So we'll have it come out and then enter in, and we need a couple pipe wires, the AND gate there, the Autarkic gate there, and we'll set this. This should have a fuel option. Water tank, soil, fertilizer. Less than 50%, less than 25%. Emit the redstone signal. This says redstone signal pulse. So when this gets to below 25%, it will start to fill it back up again. So that will work quite well. Put all this back. Like so. What else are we going to need? We do not need to pump in soil because it's not going to be replacing the soil or using it. It's just trees. Probably what I will want is a barrel and another wooden transport. And I think what should be able to happen, if I remember correctly from the last time I built one of these guys, I should be able to put this there, and then put my barrel there, and the cherries should drop down into that. Oh, what else are we forgetting? Dirt. Gonna need some dirt. Ooh, you know what? Just had a thought. Let me grab another barrel and one of these, because it strikes me I have 7 cherry and I have a couple walnut, and technically walnuts are better for what I'm trying to do. So I'm definitely going to want to use those walnuts. Which means there's going to be more than just the one fruit. So let's see. Wooden transport pipe to a golden. Item. That won't work. Because as we learned, we need the diamond. So that we make sure that they go in there. Alright, so set diamond, barrel. Alright, now we just need to actually get some stuff up here. And let's see. First, well, let me put down all this. So when it's a managed farm, it will put all the soil down for you, as long as you give it the space to do so. So you have to build the little platform wings like this, and there's corner ones that I've not built yet. But as long as you build those, it will place the dirt. But assuming it's a farm that uses dirt, you will also then have to replace that dirt. And let's see. Oh, you know, these might have to be made out of the same material as that. I don't remember. Regardless, I need more material for the corners. So let me go grab that real quick and I'll be back. Alright. I grabbed some more cobblestone. So we're going to make the wings. And from what I remember, I believe it's like not the furthest block. And then it's just one less. So it stair steps down one the whole way. That seems to be what I remember the pattern being. No, get on there. Get on there. I'm going to have to soon go back to focusing on Greg Tech, just so that I can get the gravy chest plate, because this is getting ridiculous. I would much rather hover. There. Alright, and alright, now we just cover this with dirt. I don't know why I'm having you watch me cover this with... I'm going to cover this with dirt. I'll be back. Alright, so dirt is down, and I did, in fact, have to go back and replace all the cobble I initially laid down when I was just throwing this down to make sure it would fit and what it would look like. I did have to replace that with stone brick and some of the cracked stone brick. I just used the cracked stone brick because I happen to have some of it laying around. Same reason I made the initial structure out of cracked stone. But it tells you on the little GUI, like, you need sandstone or stone brick or something else or something. It tells you what kinds it can use. So you just lay that down in the same pattern, and then you put the dirt on top. Like I said, because it's a manual farm, I have to lay the dirt down. In a managed farm, you put it over here, and it does it on its own. Now, because it's a managed or a manual farm, I also have to put down the walnuts myself, the trees. So, let's see. For walnut trees are in 4s. So, we're going to start off, it's a 2x2 tree. So, I'm going to do that, and then, let's see, what else here? Maybe over here would be a walnut tree. And right there. Alright, and then I'm going to take... I think it'll... I'm not sure that I can put walnuts and cherries both in the same thing. I'm not sure. So instead of risking it, what I will do is just put these can go there. Let's see, this comes all the way out to here, so let's do that, and then wait a minute, is it the south and the north side that share? No, it's the east and the west side that so hold on. Okay, because the way this is set up, let me just grab all these back. So the way a farm sets up itself is all of this is all considered part of the east side, and all of that is the west side, and just this extended part is the north, and just that extended part is the south. So we want to have more of our stuff on this side. So let's put this like that. And we'll do one more right here. And then we'll take the cherry trees, which are 1s. Now, there and there. And here. There. And maybe there. And like that. And then, let's see. Oh, we have a couple, we have 2, oh, we have 2 walnuts. 2 walnuts doesn't do us any good. Now, I can wait for all those to grow. Or I can just come through and... Oh, can I not use bone meal if they're on the multi-farm? I cannot. So we're just stuck waiting to see whether or not those things are going to grow. So, alright, let me clean up my inventory and I'll come back. Alright, and that is going to do it for this episode, because we have reached the time to stop. So, not too bad. We got our multi-farm going, and we're going to hope that it's going to work. We don't know. as of yet, but apparently what we also need to do is drop some torches down. So I'm going to kill some monsters, drop some torches, and yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. So, this is the Average Gamer Guy. Have a good day.